Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Kayla Naomi and I share simple, beginner-friendly tips to help you on your business journey. So today we're going to be talking about how to get your first customer. So before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video because I'm here to create a community of other like-minded individuals so we can learn and grow our business together. So in our previous video, we discussed 7 easy to follow tips to help you start your business. If you have not watched that video, I'm going to provide a link somewhere above so you can go watch that now. Stop what you're doing. You don't want to miss that. I gave some good tips, good information, and then you can head back over and watch this video. This is going to be, of course, a part of a series that I'm going to create for entrepreneurs who are looking to start a business, or they already have a business and they just want to join a community, or you just need tips to follow to help you grow and scale your business. So if you are new here, a little backstory about me. I started a business back in 2018. It was operational online, and then eventually I decided to open a storefront. I had a hair boutique. I opened a brick and mortar store, and it was successful. I ran it for about 2 years. However, due to some unfortunate events, I decided to close my business. If you're interested to learn more about my business that I had, you can go watch previous videos. But I'm just so excited for the future, and I'm looking forward to share the new business ventures that I have coming up in this year and the years to come. And I want to take you on this journey with me. I am claiming that we will all be successful in this year of 2025 and the years to come. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so we can grow and learn together. So you've taken the leap and started your business. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. But here comes the next question. How are we going to get our first customer? How are we going to make our first sale? So stay tuned because that's what we're going to discuss in today's video. So when I first opened my business, I did not have a big budget for marketing. I did not have a marketing team. I was actually very shy and did not tell a lot of people I was opening a store online. I did not post. There was a lot of things that I could have done that I did not do, all because I was nervous, and more so I did not have a big budget. However, I did find some things that worked for me and helped me gain my first customer, and it also helped me gain some returning customers in a consistent clientele. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. So in this video, we're breaking down into 3 steps how to get your first customer. We're going to do that by figuring out who your customers are, marketing to them in simple ways, and building relationships through networking. So let's get into it. So step 1, know who your customers are. Who are your customers? I cannot stress this enough, because you'll hear this time and time again when you begin your business journey. If you try to sell to everyone, you'll end up selling to no one. I want you to think about who will benefit most from your product or your service. For example, let's say you're selling handmade candles. Who do you think your ideal customer would be? Who do you think will buy them? Who do you think the typical customer looks like that loves handmade items, who loves scented candles? What age is she or he? What demographic is he or she? Maybe it's a woman aged 25 to 40 who loves home decorations, who enjoys and indulges in self-care activities. Maybe she hangs out at the spa every Saturday, or she enjoys yoga on the weekends. Take a moment to ask yourself, who needs what I'm offering? And the reason that you want to identify exactly what that customer looks like and where that customer hangs out, because it's going to tell you exactly where you should market your service or your product. It's going to tell you that Maybe I need to do a pop-up shop at the home good market. Or maybe I need to do a pop-up shop at the outdoor yoga retreat. Whatever, because that's most likely where my customers are going to hang out at. Take a moment to ask yourself who needs what I'm offering and write down details like what is their age, where do they live, and what are they interested in. Once you have these questions answered, you have identified your target customer, actually your target audience. You will now know a lot about who your target customer is. Understanding your target customer and creating a profile for that customer will make everything so much easier, I promise. When I ran my storefront, I realized that most of my customers were females ages 20 to 40. And once I was able to identify that, I kind of had an idea of their income. I kind of had an idea of the things that they liked, the places where they would hang out on the weekends. So that kind of helped me develop my products, because at the time I sold clothes. So it helped me identify what kind of outfits that I need for my customers to complement where they were going for the weekend. It kind of helped me identify how I needed to create my price list to make sure that they were able to afford my products. Once I knew these things, I was able to focus on my marketing strategy as well. Like hosting girls' night events, such as I had a throw it in a bag sale, which was super fun. It was a nice activity to do around Valentine's Day. A lot of women celebrate Valentine's Day, so I had like a group of girls come out and they just were able to shop for $60 and fill up their bag. We had wine going, we had some snacks going, we had good music. It was a lot of fun, and I genuinely enjoyed seeing them shop. We also had some boyfriends come out and shop for their girlfriends. I even had a family come out. It was the aunt, it was the mother, it was the daughter, and it was the cousin. They all came out and they shopped, and they had a great time. So because I knew my target customer or my target audience, I was able to create these events that I knew my customers would enjoy. I was even able to create a playlist that I knew that they would enjoy. Once you know your target audience or target customer, you're even able to offer discounts. You're able to offer cute little promotions. You're able to do so much with this vital information, specifically for your customer, because you know exactly what they like, you know exactly what they need, you know exactly what's going to appeal to them. Also, you want to be able to solve their problems. We'll get into that in a later video. So step 2, once you know who your target audience or target customer is, you're able to start simple marketing strategies. So now it's time to get the word out. And guess what? You do not need a big budget to do that. You do not need a huge budget to start marketing at all whatsoever. Like I said, when I started my business, I did not have a budget at all. Now, I did have a few coins to help with printing my flyers, but I didn't have a big budget to run huge ads. So here are a few simple marketing tips to help you get started. The first one is social media. Nowadays, everyone has a social media. And you do not have to have a huge following to market to your potential customers. I want you to make a note. You want to pick the 2 social media platforms in which you know that your target customer is most likely to have. If you're dealing with individuals that are maybe you're dealing with teenagers, maybe you're dealing with young adults, most likely they're going to hang out on TikTok or they're going to hang out on Twitter or X. But if you're dealing with individuals who are maybe 30 and up, you know that Facebook is probably going to be one of your best social media platforms to utilize, because most individuals that are ages 30 and up tend to hang out on Facebook. So here's a little tip. If your business or service focuses on fashion, most likely one of your platforms will be Instagram. If your business or service is targeting professionals, a good platform that is sometimes underutilized will be LinkedIn. Don't count out LinkedIn, things like Pinterest. There's a new platform called Lemonade. Don't count those out because you never know. Your target customer may hang around that particular platform. Posting things like behind the scenes content, product demos, or even customer reviews are very helpful when you're trying to get your first set of customers. So here's a little tip. If you're asking, how do I get product reviews if I'm just starting my business and I have no customers? Well, you could always do a giveaway. You could always do a promotion. That way, although you're giving your product or your service away for free, you're going to get feedback. And that feedback can land you new customers because you're building relationships. People want to hear from real people. They want to hear from their experiences. They want to hear real stories, real testimonials. That way you build a level of trust between you and your potential customer. It's also a fun way for you to build a buzz. And although you're not going to receive tangible for it, you're not going to receive money for your product or service, you're still going to receive something that's better. You're going to receive feedback, and feedback that you could use to bring you more business. So do not be afraid to give away your product or service for free when you're just getting started, because you're going to want to build a strong foundation of people who have actually used and brought your product or service that can provide real feedback on how your product or service is beneficial to the next person. I've seen time and time again where some startup companies will use fake testimonials, and I never suggest for anyone to use a fake testimonial, because 9 times out of 10, most of us can spot fake reviews. Like, we know when it's fake. So try to stay away from those fake reviews. The way you get good reviews, provide your service or provide your product in a way of a giveaway to get people interested. That way and you could do a self-check before you put your service out there. And if you got to go back and you got to redo some things or revamp, or just kind of do a little something different. You want to make sure that all your ducks are in a row. So when I would post videos about the quality of my hair extensions, people loved it. My sales increased dramatically because I wore my own hair extensions, and I was able to attest to the longevity in them. I was able to show my customers that, hey, I had these bundles for 3 years. Like, these are the same bundles that I'm reusing, and it's not shedding. It's still full and thick. I was even able to show my edge control, how I would do my hair in the morning and my edges were still laid before I went to bed. Like, I was able to show these things, and that's when my sales went up dramatically, because they were able to see firsthand in real time that the product was working. The product does what it says it's going to do. The product holds the way it says it's going to hold. So the key on marketing is to stay consistent and engage with your audience. By engaging, I mean making sure that you're available, answering questions when they have a question. Make sure that even if you're not available in real time, you have automatic messages that come through when you have a customer or a potential customer that's reaching out to you. You don't want to leave anything unanswered. And you don't want to leave anything unanswered more than 24 to 72 hours. You want to make sure that you're responding to your customer. So another tip, local presence. Look for local events, farmers markets, or pop-up shops where you can showcase your service or your business. This is also going to help you network with other business owners. Even just having flyers at nearby businesses can put you in front of a new customer. So passing out flyers, some would say that's old school, but it still works till this day. Another tip, word of mouth. As I mentioned before, when I first thought about starting a business, I was so shy about it. And it's not because I didn't believe in myself. It's just naturally when there's things that I hold dear to my heart, I tend to be a little shy about it because nowadays people can be very judgmental, and when you have something that you are creating that you feel is like your little baby, you want to protect it. However, closed mouths don't get fed. And as a business owner, you cannot be shy in that area and not want to share with others about your business, because that's the only way that your business is going to grow. Through word of mouth, through talking and boasting about your business. Believe in yourself, believe in your business, because it is your baby. It's just like if you have children or if you have someone in your life that you care about, when they do good things, you're going to brag on that. So believe that your business or your service and products are a good thing. So you should want to brag about that. You want to share about that. And that's going to help you bring new customers. Your friends, family, and customers, current customers, can be your best source of bringing in new customers. They can serve as your best marketers. Like I said, you do not have to have a big budget for marketing or a huge team to help you market, because your friends, family, and your current customers will be your biggest marketers. Let them know exactly about your business and give them the tools they need to spread the word, because most times they do want to support you. And if they can't do anything else, at the least they can spread the word and tell others to shop or book with you. You can even offer a small discount or a freebie for new referrals. This will help you bring back your old customers, it'll bring in new customers, and it's a fun way just to get people excited about investing and pouring back into you. It's a very easy way to get new customers. Some business owners like to do a affiliate program, and there's a lot of tools and tips to utilize affiliate programs, especially if you're offering product or services and you're utilizing the platform of Shopify. They have a lot of apps that you could add to your e-commerce store to help you navigate and set up affiliate programs. Step 3, networking to build relationships. Like I said before, people are more likely to buy from someone that they trust. So building relationships is key. There are a lot of communities on Facebook for entrepreneurs, and I do suggest that you join a Facebook group today. If you haven't started your business, or if you're thinking about starting a business, just go on Facebook and type in and look for groups for entrepreneurs, or specifically, let's say you're in the hair industry, type in groups for stylists or Houston stylists or Houston hair vendors. This will help you find good hair vendors. This will help you find people who have tried out different hair vendors that you're thinking about. I know it helped me a lot when it came to me looking for a good hair vendor, and I didn't want to spend tons of money to weed out who was a good vendor and who was not. I kind of went through the reviews, and these are real people just like you and I who are also trying to start their hair care company or their product service or whatever, and they have actually tried these vendors out for you. So that kind of gives you a gauge of, okay, I don't want to try this company. I do want to try this company because I'm hearing it a lot and I see a lot of people like it, so let me order from them. Join a Facebook group today. These spaces can also help you connect with people who might need your services or products, or they might introduce you to someone who does need your product or service. Another great tip, attend networking events or small business meetups in your local area. I remember starting off going to pop-up shops, And I would actually utilize Eventbrite to find a lot of the pop-up shops that I would attend. I also was able to network with a young lady. She was phenomenal in, creating a space for new business owners to have a platform to be able to introduce their business, sell their product, or introduce their services. Her name is Brittany Alex, and I'll actually tag her in the description below because she still has a lot of events that are perfect and wonderful for just networking and just women in general. But through her, I was able to attend a lot of pop-up shops to get my name out there. And that kind of jump-started me. And it really gave me a sense of motivation to keep going forward in my business. It gave me the confidence I needed to keep pushing and moving forward in my business journey. So I want to say thank you to her for that because she is amazing. Just a little shout out. Attending pop-up shops also brought in so many new customers. It brought in so many new customers and a lot of business for my company. And I am so grateful. So don't count out pop-up shops. Don't be shy about it. Just put your best foot forward. Make sure you have your branding in place. Make sure that it's appealing to your target customer and that you put your best foot forward and you feel confident in your business, in your product or your service. Because that's going to bring you customers too. If you trust yourself, if you look like you're confident in your product or your service, most likely your customers are going to see that and they're going to be intrigued and they're going to want to shop with you. They're going to want to book with you. So make sure you're confident. If you're nervous about marketing, just remember it's not about selling right away. It's more so about building genuine, long-lasting relationships. So let's recap. Remember to get clear on your audience. Know exactly who you are trying to reach. Step 2, start simple with your marketing. Remember, you do not have to have a huge budget to market. Another tip I didn't mention before, utilize Canva to make your own marketing flyers. Utilize Canva to make posters. You can make your own content. You just have to have the tools to be able to do so. Using social media, local events, and word of mouth. And last but not least, build relationships through networking. Because trust is everything. Starting a business can feel overwhelming, but finding customers does not have to be complicated. Just take it one step at a time. And remember, it's okay to learn as you go. Do what works for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more beginner-friendly business tips. And tell me in the comments, what is your struggle when finding your first customer? Or how did you find your first customer? What tips do you have for our community? I would love to hear your stories and help however I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.